我操！我操！我操！我操!
Iran has launched an extensive counteroffensive following coordinated military strikes by Israel and the United States on February 28, 2026. The latest developments represent one of the most serious escalations in the Middle East in recent years, prompting heightened regional security measures, widespread international attention, and diplomatic efforts aimed at reducing further tensions.
Hey, 来一颗快，像蜘蛛网的吧？啊，你看看，像蜘蛛网一样。
According to Iranian state media and regional security agencies, the counteroffensive involved the deployment of multiple long-range missiles and unmanned aerial systems targeting strategic infrastructure associated with both Israeli and United States interests in the region. Iranian officials characterized the operation as a defensive measure taken to restore deterrence and respond to what they described as violations of Iranian sovereignty. Senior Iranian representatives emphasized that the actions were proportionate and intended to signal Iran's capability and readiness to defend its territory, while noting that the country does not seek a broader regional confrontation.
Right now.
我靠！
乖乖，你看
来了来了来了！
我操！
我操！
哎我操！这他妈掉哪里去了？掉哪掉？掉不了半是。还是我拍的，俺也跑吧。
In Bahrain, the counteroffensive prompted significant precautionary measures. Areas surrounding the United States Navy's Fifth Fleet headquarters in Manama were placed under heightened alert, with emergency services mobilized to respond to any potential incidents. Local authorities confirmed temporary disruptions in transportation and public activities, as security forces assessed the situation and ensured the safety of residents.
四面八方都是。
这两边都是无人机。
地区防空洞，我感觉。黑了。俺拿不住了。地区防空洞哦。
连着也不远呀，发射地址。那个下去。那个下去，那个没拦住。
In Qatar, Iranian projectiles were intercepted near Al-Udeid Air Base, a major installation housing United States military assets. Defensive systems were activated, and Qatar civil aviation authorities issued temporary airspace advisories to redirect commercial flights away from the affected area. Similar defensive precautions were reported in Kuwait. where an object reportedly landed near an airport and adjacent military facilities, leading to temporary operational adjustments and deployment of security personnel. To secure the vicinity, the United Arab Emirates experienced offensive responses over Abu Dhabi and Dubai, where air defense systems intercepted incoming projectiles. Fragments and debris from the interceptions caused localized damage in some districts, while aviation authorities imposed temporary flight restrictions affecting traffic at major airports. Emergency services were deployed to assess damage, assist affected civilians, and maintain order amid heightened tensions.
导弹残骸阿布扎比，那里还有。
那个应该是被拦截了。
这是什么榴弹呢？
导弹。我操！
但它落到哪儿不会着火吗？
这个速度已经被击毁了，应该这个速度已经被击毁了，真
击下来，那肯定是那个
被打下来的。
迪拜航空这个航空军事直接给击下来了，是吧？
那两个。
Simultaneously, Iranian forces launched additional projectiles toward Israel, triggering nationwide alert systems and activating the Iron Dome and other air defense batteries. Israeli authorities advised residents in multiple urban areas to remain in safe zones, while emergency teams were deployed to ensure public safety. Officials stated that most projectiles were intercepted before reaching populated areas, though precautionary measures remained in effect throughout the day.
Господи, какой кошмар! Oh my god!
有人车，
我去，这个是导弹啊
Let's go home.
Oh my god!
我操，
Oh my god! Oh my god!
亲眼
Mira.
Oh my god!
Let's go home.
我靠 ！Fuck！ 天哪！
我的天哪！
来。What is there? What is there? Holy shit! Oh my god!
The escalation follows coordinated operations by Israel and the United States, which reportedly targeted military infrastructure and strategic command facilities within Iran. Iranian officials confirmed damage at several locations and casualties among personnel, though independent verification of the full extent remains limited due to restricted access and ongoing security concerns.
Huh. 这炸的，刚才那边也炸了。
我靠！
Tehran stressed that the counteroffensive was strictly a defensive measure, while reiterating that further actions could follow if additional operations occur against Iranian territory. International reactions were immediate. Gulf Cooperation Council member states called for restraint and emphasized the importance of respecting national sovereignty. European, Asian, and other international representatives urged all parties to exercise caution and pursue diplomatic solutions to prevent further deterioration. The United Nations Secretary General expressed concern that sustained exchanges could undermine regional stability and have far-reaching humanitarian and economic consequences.
我靠，brother， come me， come me。警报拉起来了。
拦截了。
Global markets responded to the tensions with increased volatility. Energy prices fluctuate amid uncertainty over security of shipping lanes in the Gulf, a critical region for global oil supplies. Analysts warn that continued instability could impact international shipping, trade logistics, insurance premiums, and investor confidence.
我操！这是超音速导弹。快点，赶紧快！这是超音速导弹，炸的火花都不一样。你头顶来了。没多少钱。10多个。还来那头顶，我靠！我去，这是拦截完了。我靠！上去了。来来。
Civil aviation across affected regions experienced significant disruptions. Authorities issued advisories rerouting flights away from potentially affected airspace, resulting in longer travel times, delays, and logistical challenges for airlines and passengers alike. Security analysts indicate that the current situation represents a critical test of deterrence and strategic signaling. Each side has emphasized the defensive nature of its actions, yet the risk of miscalculation remains high due to the speed and scale of military responses. Experts highlight that even limited exchanges could trigger wider tensions if either side interprets defensive measures as offensive provocations.
哇塞！
哪儿爆了？那儿爆了，那儿拦截！我操！
这个进来，小心破皮。
Diplomatic efforts are reportedly ongoing behind the scenes. Regional intermediaries are attempting to establish communication channels to reduce tensions and prevent further escalation. Governments worldwide are closely monitoring developments, emphasizing the need for dialogue, stabilization, and restraint to avoid a prolonged period of heightened confrontation.
一点也不安人。我操，下来了！我操！又来一个，又来两个。那不太平的晚上。
As of Sunday, Iran, Israel, and United States forces continue to maintain elevated readiness levels. Regional governments have reinforced security measures, while international organizations and foreign embassies are advising citizens to exercise caution. Analysts caution that the coming days will be critical in determining whether the situation stabilizes or escalates further, and stress that continued vigilance and diplomatic engagement remain essential to prevent wider regional implications.
Oh my god. This daddy should, he not scared.
I don't know.
我操！
Just can see what it is.
一晃。